All right, let's dive right in. It's really pretty incredible how technology just keeps, well, reshaping even the really practical, hands-on parts of our lives, constantly making tasks easier, faster, and sometimes, honestly, surprisingly intuitive. So today we're going to cut through some of the noise. Yeah, get really informed about the cutting edge of practical innovation. We're talking about essential tools making waves in home improvement everyday tasks. And I'm genuinely curious to see what sort of surprising capabilities this deep dive might uncover.
That's exactly right. For this deep dive, we've drawn insights from excerpts of the Handyman's Essential Kit.
Oh.
It's a really great collection highlighting some truly modern tools. And our mission really is to pull out the most important nuggets of knowledge from this list. Not just what the tools are, but crucially, why they're seen as essential. And like you said, what surprising things they can actually do for you.
Yeah, I love that combination that the classic utility meets the new tech. It feels like the best of both worlds trying to solve, well, real world problems. Okay, let's unpack this. Let's see what possibilities these tools open up for you. So, kicking things off, number 1 on the list, the cordless drill and driver set 2025. Now, okay, drills are basic, right? Foundational. But for our audience, folks who know their way around a toolbox, what makes this specific 2025 version a real game changer? Beyond just, being cordless, what's the deep dive telling us here?
What's fascinating is how that 2025 really points to a big jump in the core performance. We're talking about things like next-gen solid-state battery cells. They give you like 30% more consistent power, even under heavy load. And intelligent brushless motors that actually adjust the torque automatically, dynamically.
Okay.
So it's not just about the freedom to move around. It's about combining serious power, for drilling through tough hardwoods with really fine control for driving tiny screws into delicate stuff without stripping them. You get that solid performance, job after job, doesn't matter how tough,
Oh,
anywhere.
wow. That is a huge step up. Power and that kind of precision in one package. Impressive. Speaking of precision, oh man, I'm already picturing my next painting project with finally crisp lines. I remember trying to hang this really tricky shelf once, use a little bubble level, and let's just say my spirit level wasn't feeling very spirited that day. So, how does something like the laser level with 360 degrees self leveling change a task like that for, the average person?
Oh, it's a massive leap,
Well,
really. This tool uses a new type of green laser diode tech. It's
yeah.
like 4 times brighter, much easier to see in daylight or bright rooms compared to the old red lasers.
Okay, yeah.
And that 360-degree self-leveling part, it just projects a perfectly level line all around the room, automatically. Takes human error right out of it.
Wow.
So think about installing kitchen cabinets or setting tile or even hanging that gallery wall you want just right. You do it with total confidence.
Okay.
It cuts down setup time like crazy and guarantees professional, perfectly straight results every single time.
That remote control for a work light, that sounds incredibly handy too. But thinking about using a tool like that on a job site, is there maybe a concern about relying too much on your smartphone or, connectivity glitches that could be frustrating when you just need some light, like now?
That's a really good point and astute question. And while the smartphone control is definitely a key feature for the smart LED work light, it's not only reliant on it, thankfully.
Mm.
Many models still have manual buttons or they tie into broader smart home systems, maybe even voice assistants, so you've got backup.
Redundancy. Good.
Exactly. And the smart part goes further too, like adjusting the color temperature of the light to maybe reduce eye strain, or setting schedules, maybe turning on before you get to the site. It's really about optimizing visibility and convenience for your project without always needing your phone right there. Just options, really, to boost safety and efficiency, whatever the lighting situation.
Okay, so we're lighting things up, making projects smarter. But with all these advanced tools, especially the battery-powered ones, something else becomes really crucial. Protecting them, organizing them, your investment. Which brings us neatly to the heavy-duty tool storage cabinet. Now, for a DIR who maybe only has a few key tools right now, when does a cabinet like this become truly essential? Not just, a nice thing to have eventually.
Yeah, that's an important distinction to make. Look, a basic toolbox is fine for a hammer and a few screwdrivers, but this kind of heavy-duty cabinet, it becomes essential when you start investing in quality power tools,
Hmm.
especially cordless ones with all their batteries and chargers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about having enough space. It's about serious protection from dust, moisture, even potential theft. And a lot of these cabinets have built-in charging bays, right? So your tools are always juiced up and ready to go. The tipping point is usually when your tool collection starts representing, a significant chunk of money, Or maybe when just being disorganized starts costing you time hunting for stuff, or worse, dealing with damaged gear, it really streamlines your workflow and helps your expensive tools last longer.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Protect the investment. Okay. And then for just sheer versatility, it seems hard to beat the all-in-one multi-tool oscillating kit. This always feels like the ultimate, like, surgical tool for those weird cuts or situations where nothing else seems to quite fit, right?
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
Spot on. An Oscillate multi-tool, particularly as a full kit with all the attachments, is just incredibly versatile. It can cut, sand, scrape, grind, you name it. But it's real genius. It's
Yeah.
getting into those awkward, tight spots where, yeah, other tools just physically can't go.
Right.
Imagine needing to cut a pipe totally flush against a wall before you remove it.
Right.
Or carefully taking out old grout between tiles without chipping the tiles themselves.
Oh, yeah. Been there.
Or making really precise plunge cuts in drywall without making a huge mess. It handles this huge range of tasks, taking off old caulk, trimming door jambs for new flooring, all with just one compact tool. It really cuts down on needing a whole bunch of specialized single-task tools.
All right. Next up, a tool that I think often gets overlooked but is super useful, the cordless electric screwdriver with LED guide. We've talked cordless, obviously convenient. But how does that LED guide specifically make this better, beyond just lighting up the general area?
Yeah, the cordless part is, again, about convenience, portability, we get that. But the LED guide, it's actually a deceptively powerful little feature. It's often not just a light, but maybe a ring light right around the bit or a very targeted beam. It directly lights up the screw head and the surface right around it, gets rid of shadows.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So that means much better visibility for you, less eye strain trying to see. And critically, more accurate placement of the screwdriver bit. That precision helps prevent stripped screw heads, make sure fasteners go in straight, and it just gives you a cleaner, more professional look on, say, assembling furniture or doing small repairs, especially if the light isn't great.
And speaking of integrating tools into our, connected lives, the smart home Wi-Fi garage door opener is on the list. This feels like it's about way more than just opening and closing the garage door, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Way beyond simple automation.
Yeah.
The smart home Wi-Fi part means, yes, you can control and check on your garage door from basically anywhere using your phone.
Right.
But it's the extra layers of intelligence that are really, well, surprising. A lot of systems have geofencing. The door can open automatically as you drive up.
Oh, cool.
You could grant temporary access, maybe for a delivery person.
Yeah.
Get real-time alerts if the door is accidentally left open.
Yeah.
You can even check a log of who opened it and when. It adds this huge layer of convenience, sure, but also security and, honestly, immense peace of mind. It makes your garage a properly integrated, smart part of your whole home setup.
Okay. And finally, for some serious cleanup muscle, we've got the high-pressure cordless power washer. How does losing the cord elevate this tool to something truly essential, especially for those bigger outdoor jobs?
Yeah, a cordless power washer really frees you, doesn't it? Liberates you from being tethered to power outlets and also from how far your garden hose can reach.
True.
The real innovation here is in the battery tech getting more efficient and the motor design. These units can now deliver power that's pretty comparable to a lot of corded models, but you get total portability. So you can tackle, I don't know, grimy patio furniture way out back, mud cake bikes or cars, clean a remote part of your driveway, maybe wash down your boat right at the dock, all without hunting for an outlet.
Yeah, no extension cords needed.
Exactly. It just offers this whole new level of flexibility for maintaining your outdoor spaces. Makes those tough cleaning jobs feel remarkably simple, actually. So what's really fascinating when you look at all these, it's how these individual innovations, they sort of connect together, don't they? But they point to this bigger picture of, well, greater control and just more capability for anyone tackling a project. These modern tools, smart home stuff, the battery tech, those self-leveling lasers, they're all designed to boost precision, efficiency, and frankly, make things more accessible for any user. Understanding these changes gives you a much clearer picture of what's actually possible with practical tasks today.
That's a great way to put it. So what does this all mean for you listening?
Well, it means having this distilled knowledge, knowing about these specific tools and their, cutting-edge features, it can really empower you, help you make smarter choices, whether you're about to start a specific project, or maybe just want to feel more clued in about the amazing tech that's getting woven into our everyday lives.
And, this does raise kind of an interesting question to think about later. As tools get more automated, more smart, how does that change our relationship with, say, skilled craftsmanship? Does it evolve? And what new kinds of creativity or problem solving might actually emerge from this synergy between human skill and machine capability? something to ponder.